I am just getting a stream in here real quick before I go to class. My priorities probably are in the right place. Definitely the right place right now, but just gonna load this up. No, that's the wrong. That was actually. Yep. That was actually the wrong video, the wrong stream, I think. Hang on a sec. I don't think I'll win this one. I'm getting shrouded here. Oops. I don't actually remember if I won this one or not. I remember saying that, but I don't remember what happens in this game. I remember doing that too. Alright, this is one I don't remember. Right here, this is the first thing I always do. That'll stop any brutes rushes, and with the turrets there, that'll help out with raids. So I'll show a map when that happens. Well, slow on a bit. So the brutes player. I actually don't know how to pronounce his name, and I don't want to mess it up. He's, again, one of the better brutes players. This is back when he mained his brutes. But that opening combination you see right here, don't eat while casting. Okay, that combination there we see right here covers pretty much everything you'd need to. So he's got jackals for the bio, he's got hunters for the armor, he has wraiths for clumps, and locusts for armor. So I'm rolling in here with a bunch of tanks, try to clean that up, but first of all, I should be focusing on the hunters, not letting them just shoot, because the jackals do piddly damage anyways, right? But I ended up losing that one, which is unfortunate for the UNSC anyways. That's something I could definitely take. What we got coming here? More brutes, wraiths, and jackals. No, not a bad combination. Here's the next wave. So I pull out. Let's go back and try to get some repairs. This is Dreamer. Um, Grunt thrusters are very popular, very effective too. Not in this case. Um, what is a better practice here is to show up with some stealth through vertical orbit and just use the shock pod ability, drop them right in, or spread them out, making them less susceptible to Mat Cannon Splash, um, and well, uh, try and get lost in thought. Yeah. Not looking at how the health is in these units. So this definitely put them behind because they just spent all their spec ops resources on a carrier and a bunch of spec ops grunts, which isn't probably the best. So as it was, this wasn't a game where I was against a whole lot of crazy odds. It was just me with against the brutes, and the brutes outplayed me. Look, he took both outposts. Now he's working on through here. Um, that race splash was really strong. I didn't split very well. Um, so at this point, I was about ready to break. Which is what the first four. I brought up a couple suggestions in Discord. Someone asked, and I said, "So the four things that you'd want to do is, um, if you're dealing with someone who's playing better than you, well, one, learn from it, right? But as far as strategy-wise, try to win the game. You want to call in naval support to Mac, or uh, call in spec ops here. That was the only he did, or do some turtling, which is what I did. Oh, we have a fleet fight going on at the same time. Who's going to win that? I think, yeah. So that's going to go to the Navy. That they got the first pick on the heavy ship. Meanwhile, with the Spartans here, my forces want to cut this, but Spartans can do it. And the fact that the Spec Ops elites spent all their money on a carrier and a bunch of other bleh. I don't know what's going on with Chrono. He won that fight. I don't know why. Yeah. And right here, Orion's just using rockets here for this. So it's a pretty effective, obviously. Let's see what else is going on here. So things, I'll put that in quotes, stabilized and harvest. We could actually, looking at this, we could tear through that with the Spartans and what I have. However, Navy's here glassing, so much for that. But there's not enough here to be a threat against two factions. Let's come over here, check on, that's me, that's Orion. Navy picked off. I think they were. Yes. Yeah, the Navy's picked off. And then here's the elites, who's making more spec ops grunts and another carrier. This isn't going to end well, even though he actually did beat the Spartans to start with it. He wasn't able to influence the battles here like what's going on. Now with the Spartan go to take the damage that they did. I'm going to push in here. It's looking better for me to take Harvest. Again, I don't actually remember the case in this game. Oh. Nice. This is before the slip space. There's a slip space. Cooldown. It'll keep you more stunned in space. Yeah, there we go. Now we're anyways, we're pushing in here and taking it. So this is an example here of when owning makes the difference. The reason when your spec ops made the difference, their spec ops tried a crazy build and it just didn't work. They built a carrier, which I think they might have lost, and they just went for tons and tons of spec ops elites, or not spec ops elites. Spec ops elites are really useful. Spec ops grunts. Spec ops grunts have a great place, but as a quick early rush to do lots of high damage. And now he's doing kind of a mix, which I've seen be very effective. And that might actually work out in this one. Meanwhile, though, we've taken Harvest. The Navy's winning the fleet fight, and our Oni's winning the ground fight. So things are going well. And I don't know, kind of the point I want to show up. I guess we'll watch the rest of the game. Is he okay? Is he not following it? There we go. Looks like the Navy's going for a pick while he's hitting. Steady here. No, that's actually, I've seen that build used before, and I thought it was pretty effective when. Oh, okay. Now he's also building. Some people get a little upset when they lose. Oh, and they threw down a watcher. That's actually an interesting. That's a pretty innovative build. This is why Dreamers and Masters. That's a smart idea. Navy got the pick though, and some shotguns should be able to take that. Oh, he's just gonna get maxed. That works. If we had to deal with that with ground forces, that's a pretty effective blob of ground right there. The spec ops grunts are way good at. They actually are pretty effective against Spartans unless they're spec drag. So let's come over here to Ryan and see what he's doing. Oh, he's already here. Look at that. What's he going to use? Probably shotguns. They're his favorite. Yeah, there you go. He's using shotguns. And this was pretty effective against grunts as well. Gonna here get a heal. So yeah, that wasn't doing too well for their elites. But meanwhile, back here I have. Right. Alright, we're gonna make this quick. I'm gonna speed it up here. So here I've taken Harvest and expanded production. Right now, this game I went for an ODST drop. So I use tons of barracks and production now. I was using support cruiser I mentioned there in the chat. I prefer frigates because it's a cheaper trade all the way around. We got something going on down here. The brutes were trying to take out this, and then the Navy showed up, knocked them all. Which shows what happens when you have when one faction is really able to be unmolested by the other ones. It can be a lot of benefit.
and we had 3 doing that. Only two doing that. I was the one I was the weak link this match. Anyways, I mentioned I prefer using frigates, so you can always get Navy to pass you a couple, just because they're cheaper than a sport cruiser, and a frigate's worth of ODST drop is still enough to take out an outpost quickly without committing so many ODSTs. So I don't know. Maybe if you're OCD and you want a full one. Right here, yeah. So what I would suggest instead of using the fuel rod guns is to even though they have a splash, is to use the storm rifle. Storm rifle would be able to clean that out. So I caught him where he was. I caught him where he was producing, so it's pretty easy to clean that up. Um, Took out. This is the second planet. I'm taking Enye and Shankilios. Although these are the ones I kind of left here. I think I attacked into one place. So it's like I like how to play that way. Because it forces them to be in two places, and most players don't have the ability to be in two places at once. So you will take one of them if you control both. So like right here, these I'm actually not controlling these. These are these couple of, and I can take that out, especially with a split like that. But he's coming in here. I think this is when he'll finally clean it up. Oh, yeah, I should pull back here. I think I do. Yeah, there we go. Now, wait a minute. Yeah, he's got some ships hidden out there. Let's go take a look at. Oh, he has 5 heavy cruisers. That'll be something tough to handle, and that's a risk when you start supporting your allies a ton. Ooh. Is you run the risk of well, you run the risk of the faction you're going up against growing stronger than you are because they aren't spending their money on anything else but trying to grow. They still took a planet. To answer that question, the Bruce question there, because I still don't know how to say his name right. I think I answered that already. I launched 2 invasions because I kept him on one planet instead of the other one. Now you had to clean up. He didn't have the resources to deal with both. I'm looking at that fleet comp. I think that'll work out all right. Oh, if he didn't have frigates here, those banshees would have been devastating against that navy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there with Dreamer. Um, what do we got here? I just want to see this fleet flag. Maybe we never will. That's 7 heavy cruisers, which is really that's a strong build. Well, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. I don't know why. So he left. I guess he was hiding it there because he didn't figure no one would be there that early in the game. Um, oh, that was a clutch thing there. I just happened to fly just as I noticed the banshees coming in, and I'm like those were just my best transport. So I boosted out of there, which was a yeah, it's a lucky save. What's in the production now? Two more heavy cruisers. You know what? So now we've taken two planets. Um, I actually didn't pay attention who took Doashak. I think I did. No, I did. Yeah. So you know the brutes, great player, wasn't able to ever stand up to mobilize because he was too busy cleaning up things on Shankilios because of the Spartans and the Navy dropping there. He just kept keeping units there, so I was able to take two more planets um, in addition to harvest. Wow, I didn't actually notice all this hit going on. That's a little sad. All right, so here's what we got. What do I? Oh, I'm taking the ring. Okay. Do I have anything here? I have some things here. Mm, look at that Wraith Splash, though. Maybe if he massed Wraith, he might have won this fight. I mean, I think he does. No, no, he pulled the Wraiths back. Yeah. They have a lot of stuff to do. This might be a better cast. They did steal the index. Oh, I stole the index? Right, I was looking for the index here. Oh, a fleet fight. This is no. Credit to them that they're still in the game. Huh. That's actually really fun. And again, I love watching Dreamer because he has some great innovations, like making sure to keep the banshees with the fleet like that. That's a chance to win. Now let's see if they actually go for it. Oh man, did you see how fast that just got shredded? There's no way. This composition of only pure heavy crew won't work at this point in the game. I just want to see this fight. Let's see it. I didn't even know this was happening. They're chasing each other around without knowing it. Yeah, and then just clean that up. There's not a chance here.